Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos. Welcome to Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World, and in this video I'm going to be dining at the Sci-Fi Diner and also watching Fantasmic, so come along with me. Fantasmic in Hollywood Studios is one of my favorite nighttime shows, and one of the best ways to watch this show, if you want to make sure you've got a guaranteed seat, is if you book yourself a packaged meal if you will. And what I mean by that is that there are a selection of restaurants such as the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. I think 50s Primetime is also on there, Hollywood and Vine is also on there. You can find the list of those on the website, but these have a little package deal with Fantasmic, so if you dine there, there's a set amount of price that you have to pay for the food, but it also means that you get a ticket, meaning that then you can go to watch Fantasmic with a reserved seat, knowing that you basically have a guaranteed seat, and that just takes the stress off of having to get there too early, not being guaranteed a seat, might having to stand somewhere in the further back and not having the best view of Fantasmic. So because Fantasmic is important to me, like I said, it's one of my favorite nighttime shows, and on this trip I'm here with my mom who has never seen Fantasmic live. I felt it was the best thing to do, and I thought I would show you what the experience is like. And also Sci-Fi Dine-In, I've eaten there once before, but it was a long time ago, so I'll show you some of that as well. So without further ado, let's go inside the park.
How are we doing, guys?
Good, thank you.
Good job. We're gonna lefty here.
Thank you so much, thank you. And with that being said, we are in. Oh, I do love Hollywood Studios, and there we have it, the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, now in production. It says, I do really like the theming of this restaurant. I remember the last time I ate here a few years ago, I didn't think too much of the food. The food was fine, but the theming is pretty cool, and it's a very, very popular dining restaurant here as well, because of the fact that the prices are pretty reasonable, and just the cool element of it. I mean, you can see there's a car outside, and that's literally kind of what happens. There's loads of cars, and if you're lucky, for the most part, you probably will end up dining inside a car. And of course, with it being called the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, you're basically in a dining theater. You not only get to eat, but you also get to watch some movies, some little shorts, some old school films, a variety of different things. My mom's just calling me in, so let's go.
My name is Mario, I'll be your parking attendant. I'm going to take you on a journey back into time into the Hollywood Hills of Southern California.
Amazing. We're in our car, and big shout out to Mario, the cast member who brought us here. What did he say? He said he's been our car assistant. I can't remember exactly the word that he said, but he's very much, going with the theming of us being in a Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater. The menu is here. We're going to have a quick look. I'm going to be quiet because, whilst obviously it's a restaurant and people will be talking because of the film on, it's a little bit quieter, the atmosphere, than what some other restaurants might be. So like I said, we're here for the Fantasmic Dining Package, which I think includes a starter and a main course, or a main course and a dessert, if I'm not mistaken. But you can see what some of the appetizers are. There's crispy onion rings, there's pickles, there's nachos, black garlic Caesar salad. There's quite a lot of options. It's very much like your diner type of food, your burgers, your hot dogs, Caesar salads, pastas, things like that. So it's not necessarily the most exciting food that you can get, but because it's very basic food in some ways, it means that more people might enjoy it. So it's a lot more catering to a lot of families.
Hello, moviegoers. How are we doing today?
Good, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
Good. Hello, my hitchhikers. Well,
so we have just ordered. Big shout out to our lovely server, cast member Tony. She has been phenomenal already, but I thought I would very quickly show you the dining area as well. You can see there's some stars as well. The bars at the back too, a galaxy of treats. If you want any drinks, etc., you can get them in the back. But we have ordered our food. We both went for a burger, so you'll see them in a second when they come. And Tony did explain that with a Fantasmic Dining Package, you can either get a starter and a main course, or a main course and a dessert. My mum and I both decided to go for a starter and a main course, because I feel like with desserts you can always grab a snack later on if we want to. But the starters here, there was a Caesar salad that my mum really wanted to try. It looked really good, and I really wanted to try the onion rings, so that's what we've gone for. But they have some nice shakes as well. Our server did recommend the shakes. She says a lot of people get the shakes because then they can take it with them, like you can take the shakes to go, which is a good recommendation, especially because I believe if you take your shakes to go, you might get a little bit more of it just because the to-go cups are a little bit bigger than if you just got them here. So if you're a shake person, that might be an option for you. But with that being said, we're going to enjoy watching the film now and wait for our delicious food to come. So our starters have arrived. This is the Caesar salad with black garlic. I love how it's come. It's very different to how we both imagined it, but it looks very nice. And then this over here, and I'm using my torch on my phone to be able to show you, these are the onion rings, and there's quite a lot of them, so definitely shareable. I think another thing you could do is, if you're a party of two, maybe one of you can go for the dessert, one for the starter, and then share, so you can each have a bit of everything. But yeah, the sauces look really nice as well. Mom, how's your salad so far? Is it nice? Is the salad good? Yeah. Okay, that means it's good. She's loving it. I've just tried a little bit of the onion ring with the white aioli type sauce, like a garlic type sauce. It's phenomenal. Highly recommend. With that being said, our burgers have arrived. My mom went for the signature burger, the special burger of today, which was, I think it was like pastrami, some special cheese. Can't remember what else they had there. Do you remember?
Special sauce.
Oh, special, some kind of mustard.
Special
That's the one. I think the mustard was probably what made my mom want to actually go for it. It was a little bit more expensive. And this is my burger. I just went for the regular burger here. It comes with some American cheese, some tomatoes. I think there's some bacon pieces in there, some kind of mayo sauce as well, some salad. This was, if you were to pay it not with a dining package, and this would be $23, and my mom's was $25. And all the burgers come with a side of fries. If you want to change your fries for onion rings, I think it's an extra charge of $2. But obviously, we just ordered onion rings for our starters anyway. So yeah, let's dig in. The burger is huge, by the way. So my mom's opted to just have hers with a knife and fork. I should probably do the same, but for the sake of the vlog, I'm just going to take one bite out of it, and then the rest we'll try and eat a bit more normally. The patty is really nice. It's a nice juicy patty. I went for medium. You can choose how you want it cooked. It goes really nicely with the tomatoes, the salad, the bacon. Everything is nice. The bun, I feel like, is lovely as well, nice and soft. Is it the best burger I've ever had? Absolutely not, but it's a good burger. It's definitely a good, nice American burger, and I'm going to enjoy it. Well, about 20 minutes later, we are both more or less done with our food. I couldn't finish my fries, but I made sure to finish most of my burger. I didn't eat some of the bread. It was just a lot of food. It was a huge portion, but it was delicious. The fries were actually very good as well, surprisingly good. We both really enjoyed it. But just bear that in mind, like the food, it's American portions, it's a lot of food. And then I guess you get bang for your bucks. Is that the expression? Like you get quite a bit of food for the amount you pay, so it's good value for money, if that makes sense. With that being said, our check has arrived, our bill. I'm not even sure if you can see it or not, but our total came to about $106 for two people with the food that we got. Not too bad. It's kind of what's to be expected at a table service restaurant here, and the fact that we get to have a reserved seating for Fantasmic as well, I think makes it very much worthwhile. And then our lovely server Tony also came to give us these two tickets for the 9:30 showing of Fantasmic tonight. It's only on once a day at the moment because we're here doing low season, January of 2024 to be precise. But yeah, it's got the date and everything, as you can see, 18th of Jan 2024. And she did recommend to get there minimum about half an hour before. She said try and get there just before 9 so that you have a good spot, because even though this guarantees that we'll have a reserved seat, it will still be first come first serve in terms of the area that's reserved for us. So if you want like an easier spot, she recommended some of the highest seats, especially with my mum using a cane and stuff with her mobility. Then half an hour early, maybe 45 minutes. But there you go, we need to just not lose these. I also like that it says parking violations on top of the check. Really in theme again. Well, there you go. That was the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, the restaurant here in Hollywood Studios. Good restaurant. I actually really enjoyed it much more this time than my first time, and I feel like it's worth dining here, especially if you get the Fantasmic Dining Package. I don't think necessarily it's worth coming if you're just coming for the food, because the food was, I mean, I enjoy it. We both enjoyed our food, but it's not like something that you can't get anywhere else. The theming, if you love the vibe, the theming, then it can be fantastic, especially if you've got children or even adults. It can be quite romantic as well because the vibe is quite quiet, it's dark. So come for the theming, or better yet, come with the Fantasmic package, because then you're getting two things for the price of one. So obviously with Fantasmic not being on until 9:30 p.m. and it's currently only around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we have the rest of our day to do whatever we want to, whether it's here in Hollywood Studios, we can go back to our hotel, we can go to Epcot. I think we're going to spend a couple of hours here in Hollywood Studios. I want to show this park to my mum, probably mainly off camera, but before I do that, Edna Mode does a meet and greet over here, and I've never met her in this location before, so her queue time's only 5 minutes. I thought let's go and check her out. The queue for Edna Mode, I've never been inside here before. It's awesome. Look at that. The costumes are all here for the Incredibles family. This is Violet's costume over here. So cool. And her queue was only 5 minutes. which is surprising, but yeah, pretty amazing. Can't wait to meet her. I'm pretty sure I have met her once before, but it was in a different location in Hollywood Studios, like 6-7 years ago, before Toy Story Land opened here. That's why it was a different spot. Amazing, beautiful. I'm loving this area you've got as well. Fabulous, amazing. Thank you so much. You doing good then? Yeah. Same. I look as fashionista as I could be. Maybe next time I'll be better. Thank you. I'm glad you approved it. I'm glad you approved. Should we get some photos then, Danny?
We'll get our first camera first. And then right over here at Edna's camera. One more. Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Hi, Solly. How are you?
Doing pretty great. Very nice, friend. We're gonna look right up at Sully's camera.
Thank you, Solly. Send my love to Mike. And Boo as well. I hope Boo's doing well. I don't want to make you sad, but hope she's well. Love you. Bye.
Thank you so much for visiting, friend.
Well, that was amazing and so unexpected. I got to meet two awesome Pixar characters, Edna and Solly, within the space of 15 minutes, 1-5. Like, their wait times were so low. Edna's was only 5 minutes, Solly's was maybe about 7-8 minutes. And because I'm wearing this Pixar Spirit jersey as well, I feel like it just is the perfect time to be in this area, which is a very quiet area of Hollywood Studios. I think maybe people don't realize that this area even exists. Like, look at that, because it kind of leads to a dead end. Most people, there's no rides or anything here, so I guess that's why people don't come towards this area, but it's amazing. It is so cool. And a lovely cast member actually complimented my Spirit jersey. She asked me where I got it from. I said Disneyland Paris, and she was like, oh my god, all the international Disney parks have better merch than here. And I was like, I think Disney World probably has better merch. And then I told her it's probably because I'm so used to Paris's and she's so used to Disney World. For her, any merch that isn't something that she's seen might be more exciting. And I think that's just how it works, because Paris does have some cool merch as well, as demonstrated today. And I thought I might as well go and meet Frozen too, because look, his queue is basically non-existent. My mom's actually the one who told me. She's just chilling there on the bench because she's not too interested in character meets, but she was like, look, he's there, you never know when you're going to see him again. And I was just telling her, my mom, about how wait times in Paris are generally extremely long for characters, but here I literally got to meet three characters in like 10 minutes. Hi Frozen, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, that's for sure. I think you want to be honest. I look at you very much. I'm not seeing you, no. Sorry, Frozen. Next time I'll make sure. You're number one. Favorite superhero. Should we get some photos? Thank you so much. Thank you. Aww. Thank you so much, Frozen. Bye bye. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So we're in the other queue for people with packages, and I love the walk to Fantasmic. So many fun characters that you see on the way, including my babe Pocahontas, which I just always love seeing in Disney parks. Hello, how are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Up there will be by a sign for dinner.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I don't know if you heard the cast member, but they said their friends, other cast members down there, will tell me exactly where I need to go. They did basically rip the ticket off though, so you can't reuse it. It just means that they've seen the ticket. Thank you. Hiya. Thank you so much. Thank you. So this is our view for this evening's performance of Fantasmic, which really isn't too bad. We're about, I want to say, 7-8 rows up. So not too close to the show, but not too far back either. For me, I think this is probably my favorite place to sit. If you want to get wet and really be involved with the show, then sit in the first few rows. You will get wet, like it's guaranteed. My friends and I sat there a few years ago in 2017. It was actually a lot of fun, but this definitely gives you a better view. And you can see like there's loads of people and they're doing waves. They're doing little Mexican waves. Honestly, the pre-show for Fantasmic is one of my favorite things.
Fantasmic. Tonight, our friend and host Mickey Mouse uses his vivid imagination. Nothing is more powerful than the imagination, for it can also expand your greatest fears into an overwhelming nightmare.
I guess can't live like that. We all must pay a price. To be safe, we lose our chance of ever knowing what's around the river bend.
One jump ahead of the hitman, one hit ahead of the flock. I think I'll take a stroll around the block.
Show yourself. When no longer trembling. Here I am. Come sorry. It's like the tide. Always walking that noisy. I know the way. I
So this time, true as it can be. Beneath the
if I could live out of these walls, someday my prince will come. Someday we'll find true love. Through wind and darkness, I summon thee.
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty.
I'll turn that little mouse's dream into a nightmare fantasmic.
Oh, look, a magic lamp. Maybe if I just rub it and wish.
Start to rain.
This is my dream. Some imagination, huh?
It is. It's raining. It's raining, but that was amazing. Definitely my favorite nighttime show in Disney World.
We hope you enjoyed Fantasmic.
Oh, I did. I looked like an egg, but this poncho actually very, very useful. Honestly, the music is awesome. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's raining quite heavily, so I don't want you to get too wet, you guys. But I loved watching Fantasmic, honestly, even in the rain. It only started raining kind of in the last 5-10 minutes of it. Thankfully I had this poncho. Definitely helped out. The dining package, absolutely worth it. I saw people rocking up to the package reserved area even up to like 3-4 minutes before the show, and still they had a good view. So it's a peace of mind, isn't it? Not having to worry about queuing and maybe not getting a good spot. And honestly, every time I've seen Fantasmic over the past 9 years of coming to Walt Disney World, I've had a good spot, apart from one time, and it was ironically in January as well. It was in January of 2018, about 6 years ago. I came with my friend Marie, and I can't remember what time we got there. I think we even had a fast pass for it because back then it was free. but we just didn't have a good spot. I think we may have gotten there about 25 minutes before or something, and that's the reason I think since then I realized how important it is to have a good view for Fantasmic, and most of the seats are good, but our seats that day were very bad. Anyway, with that being said, crowds are all leaving. Hope you guys can hear me. It's raining, I need to take you home. Thanks for watching this video. The dining package is definitely worth it. I actually enjoyed Sci-Fi Dine as a restaurant on its own as well, because it's fun. The food is not exceptional, but it's good, and you get really good portions. Like my mom and I were both so full by the end of our meal. So there you go. With that being said, make sure you subscribe for more videos, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!